students, welcome to my channel Learn, Grow and Rise. Today we will start a new chapter in ICSE chemistry, that is electrolysis. Electrolysis is an important topic in exam point of view. So without wasting much of your time, let's start. Before starting this topic, electrolysis, we should acquainted with few terms that involve in electrolysis process. The first term is conductor. A conductor is an object that allows heat and electricity to pass through it easily. For example, metal, silver, seawater, etc. If we heat one metal rod, one end of the metal rod is in burner, but we feel heat in other end because heat energy transfers from one end of the metal rod to the other end. Because metal is a good conductor of heat energy. Like this, we have seen in our house the electric current pass through the copper wire. So, metal is a good conductor of heat and electricity. But what is the method or mode of transfer of heat energy and electrical energy in the metal? The mode of transfer is conduction. What is conduction? Conduction is a process in which movement of the heat takes place by the help of physical contact. This is the process of conduction. All metals are good conductors, but carbon is the only non-metal that conducts electricity in the form of the graphite. This is very important, children, in the exam point of view. So please remember the only non-metal that conducts the electricity, that is graphite. Now another term is a non-conductor or insulator, object that does not allow any current to heat any current or heat to pass through it is called insulator or non-conductor. Example, wood, rubber, plastic, etc. Next term is electrolyte. What is electrolyte? It is also very important term in the exam point of view, children. What is electrolyte? Chemical compound which conduct electricity either in fused state or in aqueous solution state and undergoes chemical decomposition due to the flow of electric current through it. So what is electrolyte? Electrolytes are the chemical compounds that conduct electricity either in fused state or in aqueous solution state. This is very important, children. Electrolytes are the conductor of electricity. It conducts electricity either by fused state or in aqueous solution state and undergo chemical decomposition due to the flow of electric current through it. Electrolytes are generally ionic compounds. Example, alkali like sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide in its aqueous solution state conduct electricity. Acids like dilute HCl, dilute HNO3, etc. conduct electricity in its aqueous solution state. Ionic salts like copper sulfate solution, lead bromide salt, they also conduct electricity in its aqueous or molten state. For example, if we are taking or considering the sodium hydroxide in its aqueous solution state, the sodium hydroxide that dissociates to give Na plus ion plus OH minus ion, and these three ions are responsible for the conduction of electricity. So when the electric current passes through the electrolyte, it dissociates to form the ions. Now, how many types of electrolytes are there? There are two types of electrolytes are present. One is a strong electrolyte, another is a weak electrolyte. Strong electrolytes are the electrolytes which allow large amount of electricity to flow through them, and hence these are good conductors of electricity. They are almost completely dissociated in fused or in aqueous solution state. The solution contains almost only free mobile ions. Particles present in a strong electrolyte are ions only. Example, generally all strong acids and base and most of the salts of strong acids are the strong electrolytes. So what is strong electrolyte? The electrolyte which conduct more large amount of electricity is known as a strong electrolyte. If they conduct large amount of electricity, they are known as the good conductor. Because they conduct large amount of electric current. So when the electricity passes this type of electrolyte, they completely dissociate. Children, you can see only 3 mobile ions are present in a strong ionic electrolyte and in strong covalent electrolyte. Polar covalent compounds are also known as a strong electrolyte because they completely dissociate when the electric current passes through them. Now, let us know about the weak electrolytes. These are the electrolytes which allow small amounts of electricity to flow through them. Hence, these are known as a poor conductor. Why these are poor conductor? Because they allow the small amount of electricity to flow through them. They are partially dissociated in fused or aqueous solution state. So they are partially dissociated. So less number of free ions are formed. If the less numbers of free ions are formed, so less amount of current they can. Particles present in weak electrolytes are ions and molecules. Children, you can see here the particles present in these are the molecules are present, and few molecules dissociate to give you the few mobile ions. And these mobile ions conduct the electric current. So this is the picture. You can see clearly when electricity passes through the weak electrolyte, few molecules only dissociate to give you the ion. So you will get both ions and partially unionized molecules. Now another term is that electrolytic cell. The vessel in which electrolysis is carried out is called electrolytic cell or voltmeter. So this is the electrolytic cell. This is the vessel in which the electrolysis the process that is carried out. That is known as your electrolytic cell or voltmeter. What is the characteristic? What is the criteria of this type of vessel? The vessel should not conduct the electric current. That must be an insulator. Now, electrode. What is electrode? Electrode is a metal plate or rod or graphite, because graphite is the only non-metal which conducts the electricity. So, it can be metal plate, or it can be metal rod, or it can be a graphite through which electric current enters or leaves an electrolyte is known as the electrode. If the electric current can enter also through that metal rod or metal plate or graphite, electric current can leave the electrolyte through this metal rod, metal plate or graphite. So this type of metal plate, rod or graphite is known as the electrode. There are two types of electrodes. One is the anode and another is the cathode. Let us know what is anode and what is cathode. Anode is the electrode connected to the positive terminal or positive end of the battery. If the positive end connected to the battery is known as the anode. Children, I am just giving a trick to remember. Children, see, plus means add. So positive terminal is associated with the anode. If positive terminal is associated with the anode, then the electron or the electron which is connected to the negative terminal definitely cathode. So the positive terminal of the battery connected to the electrode known as the anode. Electric current enters the electrolyte through anode. A से entry करता है. Okay, so it enters through the anode. Anode is a starting point, so it enters. So remember like this: current enters through anode. Anode enters. So current enters through the electrolyte through the anode. Anion migrates to the anode because what is the charge on anion? Anion is your, suppose it is an anion. Anion is always carries which charge? Negative charge. So if the anion carries a negative charge, definitely it attracts towards the positive electrode, that is anode. The anion donates its excess electron to the anode and get oxidized to neutral atom. So एनोड से क्या होता है? एनोड पर ऑक्सीडाइज होता है. तो एनोड से ऑक्सीडाइज होता है. तो यू रिमेम्बर एन ऑक्स. ऑक्स के सामने हम लोग एन पुट करते हैं. तो एन ऑक्स एनोड पर क्या होता है? ऑक्सीडाइज होता है. नाउ लेट अस know about the cathode. Cathode is the electrode which is connected to the negative terminal or negative end of the battery. The current leaves the electrolyte through the anode. This is very important in exam point of view. So current leaves through cathode. Sorry, this is cathode. Current leaves through cathode and current enters through anode. Children, you remember current enters through anode and current leaves through cathode. So make a correction here. This is cathode. So current leaves the electrolyte through cathode. Cations migrates to the cathode. The cations gain excess electron to the cathode and reduce there. Okay, and reduce. So please make the change here. So the cation gain excess electron to the cathode okay and reduce there. So they excess electron to the cathode and reduce to the neutral atom. So the cation gain excess electron to the cathode and they reduce there to the neutral atom. Children, please remember cathode पर क्या होता है? Reduction होता है because cation consists of the cation is a deficiency of electron. So the cation that gain the electron, whatever the electrons required, that gain in the cathode and that reduce there. So you remember that red cat. Okay, so if you remember red cat and N-ox and red cat. Reduction at cathode, oxidation at anode. Plus means positive terminal. So anode is connected with the positive terminal. So remember this. Now another term is the ion. What is ion? These are the atoms or group of atoms which carry a positive or negative charge on it is known as the ions. Types of ions. There are two types of ions that are present. One is the anion and another is the cation. The negatively charged ion is known as the anion. This migrates to the anode during the electrolysis and discharge it there. They donate or lose electrons to the anode or oxidation there. The processor is oxidation and oxidizes to the neutral atom. Cations, these are the positively charged ions. They migrate to the cathode and during the electrolysis process they discharge there. They accept or gain the electron and they reduce there. So you remember anode NOx means anode पर oxidation होता है and you remember red cat means cathode पर क्या होता है? Reduction होता है. Please remember this. So this is the term we must know before starting the process of the electrolysis. So hope that all of you enjoy the video. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.